Okay, this is dipping for beginners part 2. I'm not gonna put a song on because I just reviewed the last video and watched it, and you can't even hear the song, and it messes up the sound quality. And plus, I have a really sucky camera, so I'm just not gonna bother with the songs until I can get enough money to afford a good camera and everything. But anyways, to the dipping for beginners part 2. Things you're gonna need a spitter, which can be a bottle or maybe like a paper cup with like a cup with a paper towel in it. It can be a pop can, just anything that holds, spit. You can use it as a spitter. And you're gonna need your snuff. Finally got a new can here. I got Red Seal Long Cut Wintergreen. I gotta hold it there for a while because when you actually see the video, it's like pixelized and the video quality sucks. But anyways, you're gonna need your snuff and your spitter. Okay, so how you pack a can of dip? Well, the first thing you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need, if it's a new can, you're gonna have to break the seal, and you can just get your thumbnail and put it in that little indentation right there, and just turn the can around, and it'll break the seal. But you do that all the way around so you can open the can. Okay, how to pack a can of dip. If you don't know how, if you haven't learned how to pack it, like that or whatever, you can just take the can like this and just hit it on your hand. Do it slow so you can see what I'm doing. You just, you just hit it on your hand like that. It doesn't do really good packing, but it does the job. Second way is see that little shape in between my middle and my thumb fingers. You put the snuff can with the lid facing up right in that shape, with your thumb. God, I cannot talk. With your thumb and your middle finger, and then your index finger is loose, just like that. If you can see how I'm holding it, just like that. What you do is you just keep this finger loose right here. Just keep that finger loose, and you keep your wrist loose, and you just throw it down. Just throw it down. Just pack it. Just like that. And it packs it pretty good once you get good at it. And that's how I pack most of my cans. The top like that. The other way you can do it is you can pack it on the side. On the bottom of a can, you can find the middle of it, and you put your thumb on the bottom of the can like that. And then on the other side, you take your 3 fingers from your middle finger to your pinky finger and just grab it on top of the lid. And so you're holding it like that right there. You can see it with your index finger loose again. And the same thing, you just keep your index finger loose and your wrist loose, and you just throw it down. Just like that. And that packs it pretty good too. I don't know, it's just with me, I can't really pack it as good like that, so that's why I always pack it on the top. That's how you pack a can of dip. So now you're going to need to get your dip. So you pack your can. You pack your can, you open it. As you can see, I got about a half can left. You can see that. Okay, see how there's a little space right there where there's no snuff? What you do is you take your thumb and you put it in that space and at an angle, and you go in at like an angle to get the dip because it's a whole lot easier. But you just stick your thumb in the space and use your index finger to scoop up the dip, and you just get a pinch, and you can kind of shake off a little bit to get what you want. But anyways, you get your pinch. That's about a normal size dip right there. Not too big, not too small, just enough for what I like. You can get smaller pinches if you want. That's about what I get usually. And there's different ways you can take a dip. You can pour your lip down just like that, and then stick the dip in. A lot of people say that's how pussies do it. I really don't. I really don't care if you do that or not. I don't think it's a pussy thing. It's just, the way I see it, as long as the dip's in your lip and you're spitting, then you're dipping right, because it works. Another way you can do it is you can just you can just shove it in your mouth and put it in the side of your in the side of your jaw, and then just use your tongue to put it down in there. And the way I do it is I just put the dip like on top of my tongue, and then I kind of like do something with my mouth, and then I shove it down in the front, and so that's how I put it dip. But you can do it either way. Just learn whichever way you want, and just do it like that. So I'm just gonna, so you put the dip in. Close your can, and you take your spitter right here. You open it or cut the top out or whatever you do for your spitter, and you spit. There you go. You're dipping right there. Pretty simple. Not much to it. When you first put the dip in, you might get a little bit of snuff coming out, and like you might get a little bit of snuff coming out, and like go in your mouth and everything. But just spit the little couple of pieces that first come out in the bottle, and it'll be fine. You just keep on using your tongue to keep it packed and everything. But whatever you do, do not swallow the spit, especially if you're a beginner, because it'll make you sick to your stomach. I mean, I've been dipping for about a year and a half, and it still makes me a little bit queasy when I swallow the dip spit for too long. And try to keep the dip in for about at least 30 minutes. Because if you don't keep it in for at least like 30-45 minutes, it's just a waste of a dip. I mean, I see people sometimes just put a dip in and take it out 5 or 10 minutes later. It's a complete waste. I mean, how I go is I put the dip in and I don't take it out till all the flavor's gone. And sometimes it's like an hour or 2 hours long. I mean, now if I'm in school, then it's not the same thing. I mean, it's school, but when I'm at my house, I usually do it for about an hour or two. And when you take it out, what you do is you just take your finger and you kind of scoop around it, and you pick it up like that, and just pick it out, and try to take it out all in one piece, and put it in the bottle. Because if you don't take it out all in one piece, then like if you're a texture person like I am, it could all get in your mouth and just like break apart and get in your mouth. And if you're a big texture person, then that might make you sick, because I know it does me, like when I don't take the dip out all in one piece. Because I'm just a really big texture person. But that's basically it. Just get your can, break the seal, pack it however you pack it. If you can't pack, like on the top and the side of the can, just practice at it and just try it. Like I couldn't do it before, but I just kept on practicing. In about a week and a half, I got it. I mean, it's pretty simple. So you just pack your can, get your dip going at an angle. You can put it in, pour your lip down, put it in, put it on the side, or just do what I do and put it on top of your tongue and use your mouth to put it in your lip. And you spit and you're dipping. So that's pretty much it. Couple of shout outs here. Cajun Tiger 616, he makes good dip videos. He has over 100 videos, so you should probably check out his channel and watch his videos. Grizz Chaw, something, I don't know what the number is, but Grizz Chaw. He's the one who inspired me really to make this dipping for beginners. He has one too. He has a video on dipping for beginners too. So I thought I'd make me one because it's pretty cool. But yeah, so I guess I'll see y'all later.